Coming up on JNN, we take a look at one Grigori cheerleader, Anaisa Medina comes to us from the JNN Winter Sports Box, Jake Bailey brings us a traffic report, Lauren Torpy shows us what it's like to be the new kid, and Crowdsourcing is introduced by Tabari Devone. All this and more on JNN.
Good morning, Grigori High. I'm Julie McFedridge.
And I'm Nate Cato. Today is Friday, February 6th. Let's get started.
Balloting for next year's classes began on Wednesday. Students interested in balloting for JNN must apply for this class in advance. Applications for advanced broadcast journalism are now available in room C112. Students will be asked to complete this application and interview with Mr. McCarthy before he signs the ballots. Students interested in registering for Broadcast Journalism 1-2, that's beginning broadcast journalism, do not need to interview. Stop by C112 and speak with Mr. McCarthy if you have any questions. Leadership is raising money for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society through their Pennies for Patients program. An award will be given to the first period class that raises the most money during the fundraising drive. Donation opportunities are available at lunch every Friday until February 20th. Also at lunch, there's an informational meeting at N206 if you're interested in traveling to Greece and Italy in 2016. She spreads cheer on the sideline at football games, on the basketball court, and you may have seen her playing tag at lunchtime. Jaleesa Kennedy and Anaisa Medina bring you this special story.
Unlike most girls, Katie White grew up a tomboy. When the other girls were playing with dolls and dresses, Katie was playing baseball and riding quads in the dirt. It came as a big surprise to her mother, Bobby Jo, when Katie told her that she wanted to be a Grigori cheerleader.
We never thought that she would be into that kind of stuff. So to see her out there cheering and with bows in her hair and a skirt and all that stuff, it's pretty exciting. It was actually last school year, we got a call from Miss Burford, who said some of the cheerleaders wanted to know if Katie could cheer during halftime at the homecoming game last school year. And she did it and loved it and has wanted to do it ever since. So we talked to her doctors and they said that it would be great for her.
Katie was born with atrial septal defect, ventricular septal defect, and pulmonary stenosis. Nearly 1 of every 100 babies is born with a congenital heart defect.
She had 2 holes in her heart, and her pulmonary artery had a kink in it, so the blood flow, it wasn't, I know, she gets so sad. The blood flow wasn't quite what it was supposed to be. It was being re-oxygenated, so it was kind of poisoning her, and it was very scary to us. It was very unknown because we didn't know anything about it. After her surgery, it was once a month for the first year. She had to have a checkup, and then the next year we went, twice a year, and then after that it was once a year. And it was about 4 years ago she graduated that she only has to go every other year now because her heart is so strong. It's been surprising how good she's been doing. So we thought there'd be a lot more difficulties, but there really hasn't been.
She brings so much joy to our cheer team. We all love her there, and I saw the kind of person she was, and I really, really wanted to get to know her better because she's just her own person, She tries to make the best out of everything in every situation that she's put into.
Katie doing cheerleading, it just when I found out, it made me really happy that they were giving her the opportunity to cheer and experience something like that.
It's not so scary, I think, to know that she can go out there and do just about anything that anybody else can. So it's very nice to share the experience of having such a great kid.
This has been Jaleesa Kennedy and Anaisa Medina reporting for JNN.
Thanks, guys. The cast list of Cyrano de Burger Shack has been announced. It will take place March 26th, 27th, and 28th. Rehearsals start this week. Valentine's Day balloons are available for pre-order now. Roses will be available on February 10th, and are on sale in M103. Baseball players not involved in a winter sport, practice starts Monday, February 9th at 2:15. Make sure to have your physical and all necessary paperwork completed. Track practice begins Tuesday, February 10th at 2:20 on the track. Bring your slip and contract to C100 to sign up. And now, Anaisa Medina comes to you from the JNN Winter Sports Box.
What's up, Jags? I'm Anaisa Medina, coming at you from the JNN Winter Sports Box. After a very active winter break for our athletes, we have officially ended the second half of the winter sports season. So let's get started with where exactly our Jags are now. Boys basketball is currently 2-7 in league. Last Friday, the team took on Downey at their homecoming game. Jags were up at the half, but the Knights came from behind with their own homecoming motivation. Final score was a Jaguar loss of 52-55. See JagNews.net for last Wednesday's score against Modesto Christian. Girls basketball is currently 5-5 in league. January 29th, our Lady Jags took on Downey, losing with a score of 55-57. Tuesday, they had a rough game against Modesto Christian, which resulted in a loss of 21-74. Thursday night, the girls faced Johansson. Check JagNews.net for the final score. The wrestling team is making a MMC comeback this season with a guaranteed league title. The title has been secured after the Jags defeated Bayer 42-27 on Tuesday, 27th. Last Tuesday, the Jags out-wrestled the Vikings with a victory of 60-18. Next week, boys and girls basketball meet Davidson and Modesto High on the court, and individual wrestlers will head to section finals. Well, that's it for your JNN Winter Sports Box this week. I'm Anaisa Medina. Back to you, Julia.
Let's go to Jake Bailey for our traffic report. What's the matter, Jake?
I'm trying to get this doohickey to... Alright, that's it. Okay, I think I've got it.
What's the traffic look like out there this morning, Jake?
Thanks, Nate. I'm Jake Bailey with your morning traffic report.
That's great, Jake. What's your report?
Alright, guys, take a look at this. Watch this car. He runs over the curb. Bam. Drives like my brother.
Looks like we've lost Jake. I'm being told we lost our signal. Jake, are you there?
I'm here. Traffic is looking very smooth. As you can see, both parking lots are relatively empty and cars are beginning to trickle in. Just super.
Tell me, Jake, how are you getting such great shots from the air?
JNN's new quadcopter, Julia. You didn't get the memo? Bird's eye view.
Wow, that's great. How long have you been flying?
Fisheye. Watch this.
Looks like we've lost your signal again. I'm told we're going to take one more shot at reconnecting with Jake Bailey for this morning's traffic report. Jake, are you there?
I'm here. I was having a little difficulty with my calibrations. My parameter unit was set on metric instead of imperial. I've stabilized my aircraft though, as you can see.
Jake, are you going to give us the traffic report?
Of course, Julia, why do you think I'm here?
Then go on.
Right. It's currently 7:30. The sun is rising from the east this morning. The lot is slowly filling up. Here's an interesting factoid. There are more cars coming into the lot than off. Whoa, look at that. There's a car leaving. Whoa, wait, there's a bus. This thing is awesome. Oh, wait, it looks like I've lost...
And that was Jake Bailey with your morning traffic report. Let's get back to the real news. Career Tech needs a new logo, and they're giving you the opportunity to create it. Talk to Mr. Leitner or Mr. Cantwell for more details. CSF applications are available in the SPO or N109. Return all completed forms to the SPO with $5. It's due February 13th at 4 p.m. See Mrs. Neslin in N109 for more questions. Are you a Renaissance card holder? Quarter rewards are scheduled for February 10th. The show is outdoors, so bring a blanket. Up next, JNN's newest addition, Lauren Torpy, voices just what it's like to be a new kid.
Hey, I'm Lauren, and I'm the new girl on campus. There's my lanyard. It's fun stuff. So I moved here because my dad got a new job, so we drove for 5 days, and we ended up here in Modesto. Yeah, I don't have an accent. I just say y'all a lot. The South, there are redneck people, but it's not like the whole South isn't made up of like redneck people that just sit in their front yard like frying stuff. That's not what the South is. People in Georgia think that California is like just a bunch of beaches and like people walking around in swimsuits like woohoo, no cares. But that's not. My first 2 weeks here, this is very sad. I sat by myself in the library and read because I didn't know what to do, and because this lunch is like scary here because there's so many people and they're all doing their own thing, and it's intimidating for a new kid. New things that I saw that I did not see in Georgia were so many couples and how they do their thing a lot in the hallway. It's weird to me. It's definitely been different not knowing any faces or recognizing people. If you meet someone new, be really nice and try to engage with them. So just kind of be open to them and be like engaged, and like, I know this may be weird and you may not want to do this, but like if you have like a class with them right before lunch, just be like, hey, you want to come eat lunch with us? And if it's weird, then you don't have to do it again. But I would just do that because who knows, it could be your best friend sitting right there and you would never know. So I would do that if I were meeting a new kid. If I was meeting myself, I would do that.
Do you have a unique or special talent? Signups for Gregori's Got Talent are available in the SBO until February 20th. Auditions are scheduled for after school on February 24th and 25th. Spots are limited, so sign up ASAP. FFA week is February 23rd through 27th. Many activities are planned, so ask your ag teacher which events are occurring. Attention seniors, signups are still available for the grad trip in the SBO. Make your initial deposit of $168 and don't miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime experience with your graduating classmates that will take place on May 15th. Also, tickets for the Safe and Sober Grad Night are on sale in the SBO for $45. And now, a new segment with Tabari Devone, Crowdsourcing.
So, let's see if you know this. We're gonna see if you can finish these lyrics, alright? Yeah. Okay. Shorty got them apple bottom jeans.
Boots with the fur. Whole club was looking at her.
Them baggy sweatpants.
And the mailbox with the strap. Turn around and give that big booty a snap.
Box in the stretch. With the fur. The whole club is looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Shorty got them apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. Ooh, she hit the floor. Shorty got them apple bottom jeans.
Boots with the fur, The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor.
Shorty got them apple bottom jeans. Flow rider? Low. Do you not know that song? No. You don't? I do, like in the 7th.
Boots with the fur.
So thank you. We'll see you next time. Carly, take us home.
Shawty got them apple bottom jeans.
Boots with the fur.
And that's it for JNN.
Well, that's it for JNN.
See you next time.